first video on the channel, kind of serving as a kind of a test to see if the sounds are adequate, if this is relaxing, or if, you know, if I need to back up and go home. I'll figure that out later. But I'm just kidding, I do plan on sticking around. This video is kind of just to serve as a jumping off point, something to just get me started. I've tried making YouTube channels before. I've tried making ASMR channels specifically before. This is probably my third time actually posting, and the reason it hasn't stuck is really just because, you know, it can be difficult, you know, to try to work up the courage to do this thing, even if I'm not showing my face. Please excuse the weird hand motions in the pen. I didn't want you to be staring at the table in my bed for however long this video is. But yeah, I'm hoping that this time I'll stick. I have plans, I have ideas. If I was gonna do this thing, I wanted to make sure that I was ready, that I had, you know, something in the back of my mind about what this whole thing would look like if we were to actually go through with it. This is in no way to, like, promise anything, but I do have over 2 years worth of video ideas, so we'll see how that works. You know, how much of that, you know, sticks around, how much of that changes. We'll see. To briefly cover my history with ASMR, I've been listening to ASMR for about 12 years now, something like that. Could be more, could be less, but it's about that. It's been very, very impactful in my life. I've always, you know, it's more than just a sleeping thing for me, right? Obviously it does help me go to sleep, but it really just helps me relax. It is usually on in the background when I'm doing something more stressful. Like, you know, homework or work in general. Tedious paperwork. Everything but my taxes. I gotta stay focused for that, but I did a couple test videos before this to see how everything might sound. I didn't laugh at any of those videos, so if I finish this and it sounds like a bomb going off, I'm sorry. I'll probably end up redoing the video and trying to laugh less, but you know, I'm one of those guys who laughs when I'm uncomfortable, so it seems to be what I'm doing a lot so far. This video is 3 minutes in, and I've been laughing for the duration of it, or chuckling. But back to the point. So like I said, I've been watching for about 12 years. I tried to get a list of ASMR artists that I really used to watch. Some that I've been watching a lot more lately. I decided I'm just going to do a whole video on it, but a few of the highlights are the ASMR Gamer. I believe he's from the UK. I've been watching his videos pretty much since the start of this whole thing for me. I still watch his videos. He still uploads quite regularly, and he is quite the inspiration for me. The same with Ephemeral Rift. I haven't watched him as much lately, but when I was first starting out, he was pivotal in my introduction to what ASMR could mean and could be, because, you know, everyone kind of did a different thing. He kind of did a little bit of everything, and he would, I don't know if you've seen Ephemeral Rift. If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He has, there is a charm in his videos. Either way, I highly recommend both of those channels. Someone I've been watching a lot lately is actually someone that doesn't live too far away from me personally, but I've been watching him for probably 6 to 7 months now. But he has more low-key videos like this, kind of this setup a little bit. I mean, you can see his face, but, you know, he doesn't take these videos like over, like, I don't know if that's the right word. super seriously, but like he takes them seriously. He posts every single day, sometimes twice a day. That is a level of commitment I don't know if I'll ever have, but he's been honestly killing it. But what I was kind of trying to get to is that they're very kind of low key, understated. It's very much a conversation. It's very much he pops up his camera and he's like, I'm gonna talk about this for 15 minutes. I'm gonna ramble about this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And it's very personable. At least it feels that way. It feels personal to me. It's obviously not, but I've been really enjoying those videos, and honestly, that is the main reason that I decided to go this route. Part of why I would give up on my own channels is because I wasn't happy with the quality of it. I felt like it needed to be some super high-end, well edited, with a fancy mic and a fancy camera, and I needed to have the courage to show my face, and I needed to, do this, do that. And this time around, I just figured I'm gonna go for that personal route. I'm just gonna be, honest. I'm gonna talk about, my life, about how things are going. I'm gonna talk about, really the focus of this channel is gonna be kind of my interest, my hobbies, which is primarily, the realm of video games, movies, a few other things I like. Pretty much gonna talk about like my passions and stuff. Go over some of my, I hesitate to call them collections, but my collections of certain games and series, and really just kind of ramble about the things that I like. So that's kind of the focus of the channel. I do hope to one day kind of dive into the realm of gameplays. That is really what I want to do. However, and I'll get into it in another video, but I'm not really in the place right now where I have room for a computer, or honestly, the ability to spend that kind of money on a whole get it out thing. And I don't really understand a lot of the lingo and stuff that goes into building a computer or buying one that is not trash. I've owned several laptops throughout my life, pretty standard stuff, and they have all shit the bed, to say the least. So, just right now, in case you couldn't tell, I'm sure you can tell, but I'm doing this over my iPhone, and I just have it propped up on a controller stand that my fiance bought for me last Christmas. So, I'm trying to think. I have a list of things on the right here that I want to make sure I go over. But for the most part, this video is going to be pretty understated, pretty short, pretty much just exactly what you'd expect from a channel intro. It's just an introduction to me and to what kind of videos I'm hoping to make. I do hope to post 3 times a week, every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Sunday. And then I hope to record on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, taking Saturday off. This week in particular, I'm going to record as many videos as I possibly can. Speaking of my fiance, like I had mentioned earlier, I dropped her off at the airport this morning too. She's visiting her family, pretty much across the country. I stayed behind because we do have some cats, right? And we didn't want to fly with them, and I did not want to take a 30-hour drive. Considering she's going to be there for less than a week, it just, maybe it was a bit selfish of me. I probably could have taken the drive with her, but I have other things to do. I am, just going to throw this out there. I am still in the military, so it would have taken a whole lot of work trying to get that organized, and at the end of the day, I'm taking this week as my chance to finally do what I've been saying I was going to do for the last couple of months. So I said that I have over 2 years worth of ideas, and I've been accumulating that list for a long time, or, adding to that list for a while, and assuming that one of these days I get started. That's going to be today, or this coming Wednesday. It is Monday, so I'm going to film as many today and tomorrow as I can. see if when I record them off this, not incredibly nice iPhone. It's a bit older now. We'll see if, how the quality looks. We're about 11 minutes in now, so I'm hoping that I didn't waste the last 10 minutes of my life on this video. I don't know what it's going to sound like, and again, all that laughing might have ruined it, but we'll see. I might stop by Best Buy or Target or Walmart or something and look into microphones. I don't know if they sell them at Walmart, but I don't know. I don't really know. I looked into Blue Yetis to buy them. The new box is like $80. To buy them off eBay is like $25, and I'm like, it's a scary difference, because I have no idea why there's such a markdown. I don't know. Now, that said, I'm sure if I tried to buy them brand new online, it would also be like $70, but I don't really want to spend $70 like that right now. I mentioned being in the military. I am also on my way out of the military. Really, part of why I don't want to leave the area at the moment. Don't want to overcomplicate this already stressful situation. There's a lot to do, a lot to get done, and a lot of uncertainty as far as having a job. But when I get out, I've applied to a few places. A lot of them I just applied to, like, over the last couple of days, so it's no surprise to me that I haven't heard back. We'll see how that goes. We will see, won't we? We'll see. Either way, I'm hoping that, with me starting this new chapter of my life, being a civilian again, not being active duty, I'm hoping that this will stick as a hobby. I'm not looking to, grow this channel to an insane number and, make a profit off of it. I mean, if one day I am receiving money for this channel, that would be incredible, but it's not the goal, honestly. I have a lot of things I've been wanting to do, a lot of things I've been wanting to say, and I really just want to do it. Stop talking about it, start doing it. So, that is pretty much the bulk of everything I'm going to say. Let me do a last look at the little list that I have ready. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I started reading backwards off the list. The things I started talking about at first, and the things I was supposed to talk about towards the end. It's funny how that works. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that I have for you today. We're going to be sitting pretty at around 15 minutes, so that's not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Hopefully, the quality of these videos only continues to go up. Like I said, I still need to come up with some sort of channel name. By the time I post this, I'll have something, obviously. But, channel name, an intro to the videos, and an outro to the things that I'm looking for, or at least things to say, not like a fully edited, dubstep outro. I don't think anyone would be all that interested in that. I know I wouldn't. Not for an ASMR channel, anyway. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up now. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you. Please comment down below any types of videos you're open to see, any specific video games or video game franchises you want me to talk about or ramble about or anything like that. If you have any questions for